If you think you're going to have more free time in retirement, I've got something to tell you. It may or may not be. I'm going to share with you 5 shocks that I experienced in retirement. Stick with me and maybe you'll agree. Are you near retirement or have you already retired? Maybe that's you. Maybe you have your own thoughts on retirement. I was actually a financial planner for many years and retired at age 56, much sooner than the traditional age 65. I'm going to share with you how my retirement looks so far, my slower pace of life, and the surprises that have come up for me. The first point is that I have felt more productive and not less. This kind of surprised me. You think in retirement things will slow down. My retirement is a selective retirement. I'm choosing to spend my days a little more quiet. I play a lot of pickleball. I do weightlifting. I love walking in the park like this, so I do those things, or this I do when the weather's great. And of course, pickleball is scheduled. And I've met a wonderful community of friends through pickleball. Highly recommend it. It's a very social activity. The thing is, now I can focus more intentionally, do the things that bring me joy, not follow a schedule because I have deadlines and things to get done. There's so much more joy in my retirement than I thought. And because I'm doing things that I enjoy doing, like learning digital marketing, I've never made videos like this before. I'm learning so much and I'm really loving it. The skills can be used in so many different ways. And I think it's because I'm doing something that I'm enjoying, time goes by really quickly and I'm much more productive than I thought I would be at this stage. I find that life is much more deep right now. I'm growing spiritually. I'm seeking to do meaningful things with my life. And if we don't do it now, when are we, right? This is the season where we got to make our days count because we don't know how many we have left, honestly. My perspectives are shifting. And if you're thinking about retirement, or maybe you're already there, maybe what I'm going to share is going to be of interest to you. I sure hope so. I just want to turn around and show you these little duckies down here. Can you see them? All the activity along the riverbank. So cool. Okay, so now I'm just going to sit down. Before I go any further, I just want to share with you who I am. My name is Carol. I'm an early retiree in Ontario, Canada. And I've started this YouTube channel to help other women over 50 who want to retire early or have just retired and want to live a life of meaning and purpose, and to do that through building income streams online. This channel's made with you in mind. If you want to learn more about online marketing and retirement, please hit the subscribe button. The second thing that has shocked me about an early retirement is that it has brought a fresh, new energy. The transition is not an ending, but a new beginning. In my case, it is a selective retirement because I host international students in my home, and that does bring me an income, a predictable one if I have students. The government has cut back, so there aren't as many students coming as there used to be. And so this actually has led me into a new direction, which is opening up to include other women who might need a place to stay. Different seasons, different people. So I had given some thought about the Golden Girls. What about those who have their own apartment, but they can't afford it anymore? The prices are going up of everything. They're on a fixed income, but they might need a room to stay. So I've been thinking about this, and this week I was approached by someone in just that situation. So it looks like we might eventually be having a combination of students and seniors. I think that's really cool. And I think they're going to be able to learn a lot from each other and really enjoy each other's company and bring that new energy. A selective retirement doesn't mean a full stop. It's the freedom to explore new paths. If you're curious about how I'm doing this, designing my selective retirement, gaining an income in different ways, you can find the link for my blueprint in the description. Point three is that my priorities really shifted and I didn't expect it. What seemed really urgent before seems a lot less important to me now. At one point, I thought I would never not be doing stained glass. I honed this skill for years, but when my husband went into long term care and I decided I needed to do something that brought in more money than stained glass, that's when I started in the financial industry. My stained glass work got put on the sidelines. I've been hosting students now for 10 years and I have hardly done any stained glass work. So I came to the decision that there are a lot of things in my house that have been sitting there I've not been using and I'm probably not going to use in the future if I'm realistic about it. So recently I cleared those out of my basement. That was a lot. The good news is it brought in a lot of cash for extra things that I want to do. And the one thing that has become more of a priority is my health. I'm in great health and I'm thankful for that. But I realize that as I get older, I want to be able to stay walking every day. I want to be able to still lift things and go up and down stairs. And I know I'm a long ways, hopefully, from that, but we never know what will happen with our health, especially if we have high cholesterol, high blood pressure. That can lead to nowhere good. So I'm taking the initiative to focus on my health. And quite frankly, working with stained glass and all those solder fumes probably was not a really healthy thing to engage in, although I enjoyed it so much. Focusing on my health and physical activity has really helped me to reduce the stress as well. Of course, not being in the financial industry helped a lot with that too. No matter how much you love what you do, money is stressful, right? It can be very stressful. And so I'm really leaning into learning more about money from God's perspective. I'm creating a space where I can take better care of myself, letting go of pressure and choosing the things that really matter. Point four is that my beliefs about finance and stewardship are changing. They're expanding. Luke 16:10 says, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much." Stewardship goes beyond personal finance. Yes, it certainly includes that, but it also includes everything that God has put in our possession. I'm learning that if God is going to trust me with more, I need to make sure that I'm really being faithful with the things He's given me already. My home, I need to care for it, to keep it clean, keep it organized. The people He's placed in my care, I need to make sure that they're feeling valued and that they're welcome in my home, that they're comfortable and safe, and that I'm giving them the best environment that I can. And my gifts and abilities, I need to share the things that God has given me. Last year, I served in the kitchen at an Alpha program at our church. It was 11 weeks, and I was in the kitchen probably 4 or 5 hours each night, standing on my feet. And when I got home, I was exhausted. But as the weeks went by, and I got to know the people who were coming and get involved in their lives, even from the kitchen, I realized what a blessing this ministry is. And so, although I was going to bed exhausted, I was thrilled that God was using my abilities. Not that I'm a great chef or anything, but someone's got to prepare the food. And I guess being a homestay host, I have a little bit of experience of that. My point here is if you desire to be used in a bigger way, You need to take care of what's in your possession right now. That's stewardship. And my fifth point is this. It's my favorite. Ordinary days become surprisingly satisfying. Slower mornings and a more natural pace, walks when weather looks the nicest, simple routines feeling meaningful, quiet learning and growing. Yes, some things positively shocked me about retirement. It's not perfect, but deeply meaningful. It may look different than you think. In the next video, I'll share with you my honest journey through selective retirement, what led me to walk away, the doubts that I faced, and how it's working out today. Thank you for watching and subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.